Go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first annual If I Would Have Stopped While I Was Ahead Leadership Banquet. Tonight we will be featuring a guest speaker, who I shall now introduce. In a time where a nation struggles and finds itself divided, where the working man cannot find any hand to pull him from the river of unemployment, where the lower class becomes used to succumbing to hunger, where the young man can do naught but beg for and hope for a brighter future, one man did as he saw fit, and battled to give hope, to pull the man from the river. This man rose to power, not only as Chancellor of Germany, but also the Führer, who battled for the working man, with the working man, against the grip of corruption on his country. Adolf Hitler in his life did many controversial things. But in this scenario, we focus on the good. Because in this scenario, he retired his position of Führer and the Chancellor of Germany to be with his beloved wife, Eva, and abandoned his anti-Semitic views and his leadership from the NSDAP, or Nazi Party, in 1937. He fled to America and was welcomed with open arms, specifically so we can see the good he did before his true plan of corruption went through. Adolf Hitler took his country in a new direction. He drifted from German tradition to expand the production of his beloved motherland and curb unemployment. Adolf was a man of the people, specifically the working man. He wanted to help the Germany's poor population, so he designed the people's car. This car was affordable to the average German family to help even the most poor people get around town to their jobs. While caring for the people of whom he had familiarized himself with, he also cared deeply for animals and the environment. With many of the factories in Germany were fitted with anti-pollution devices, and his future plans were to actually put anti-pollution devices in the lakes as well. He raised health and working standards for Germany in more ways than one. For example, at the common working place, he added windows, more space for people to work, and better washrooms. People favored his decision so much for the working man that his popularity skyrocketed. Under the once again unified nation of Germany, they placed first in the Olympics, taking home the most gold medals at 33, the most silver medals, and the most bronze medals. He was a supporter of Strength Through Joy plan, in which the government subsidized recreational activities to make them more affordable to the poor. These included theater performances, movies, operas, luxury liner cruises, dances, films, adult education, and tourism. So even any family, even the extremely poor, could go on all these luxury vacations as long as they lived in his country. His unfortunate retirement brought to an end his future visions of underground parking beneath large cities, traffic-free centers, parks and green areas, and strict pollution control. He was a man for the people of his country, the environment, and the earth. Unfortunately, he would struggle to overcome his anti-Semitic views and leaving his life's work of the NSDAP. He is important to me because I believe in learning from the past and preventing things from happening in the future, and taking steps to unite people with our earth and with other people. I always admire he was a really good speaker. He was passionate and fanatical, and could sway an audience, a youthful crowd, or even the opposition with nothing but his words. He had heavy determination, although in some areas it was greatly misplaced. I think had he not had such radical views on life and in his ways, he could have actually done some good for his country. And not so much bad. With his using his totalitarian influence. But in his life, his deep-harbored plan made everything fall apart. This man of conquering, of love for his family, and unity now speaks, with words more powerful than armies, passion burning brighter than love, and a faith unshakable even by the jaws of a 15-foot crocodile, speaking on unity in the workplace, country, and world with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Adolf Hitler.